All right, welcome. My name is Mark Brandt. I'm excited that you are tuning into this. If you just stumbled across this on YouTube, this is a business plan, business opportunity. Our company is located in all 50 states, so stay tuned. Most likely you are watching this because either I myself personally sent you the link over, you and I have already spoke on the phone, or possibly you spoke to one of my agency managers that may have sent this over to you as well. So whatever the case, welcome. I'm excited you're here. This is a great opportunity where you can make some extra money or make a whole lot of full-time money. We'll talk about that in just a second. I'm gonna make this short. We've already spoke over the phone. We've already gone over kind of what our game plan is and how we do it. So I'm going to kind of quickly hit the highlights on that and then really show you some things I could not show you over the phone because you can't see over the phone. So let's look into this. First of all, like I told you, we have two major markets that we work with. We work with mortgage protection, okay? And we also work with final expense. I'm going to show you both of those examples of leads in just a second. But that's our primary market that we market to. You can use any other marketing source you want, any other lead system you want. You're not limited just to this, but those are the two main sources that we market to, that you have those leads available to you. Very, very large market. There's the baby boomer is our biggest group. There's 10,000 people a day turning age 65. That's going to continue for the next 15 or so years. There's like 78 million of them. That's a potload that can be potential clients for us. So we do very, very well with those. We have multiple companies. We are independent. So we represent multiple companies, company like Mutual of Omaha, Columbian Financial Group, Monumental, part of the Transamerica Aegon Group, ING, Foresters. We've got about 17 to 20 different companies. That allows you as the representative to have the best chance of a sale and gives you the best chance of making money. Okay, so we talked about before our market. We talked about the products of the companies we represent. We do use insurance products to meet those people's need. Okay, so we are in the insurance business. And the next thing is how we get in front of those folks, which is the main reason why you're tuning in. So let me show you some of those leads, okay? Hold on one second. Let me erase this. Okay. So first of all, this is a final expense lead. These are actual leads, so please do not call the people or do anything like that. Like I scratched out the guy's phone number up top. You will be able to see it on the bottom. But our company mails out 1 million letters per week. We get back about 100 to 120,000 per week. Like I said, we're in all 50 states, but we get a bunch of leads all across the United States. We have those available to you as a representative. This is what it looks like. So when we send it out, it has the person's, you can see Linda Smith, Robert Smith, has their address, their phone number. If you read the verbiage there, you can read what that says. It's basically talking about final expense, what's going to happen when you pass away. The government's not going to pay the bill, your family is. We want to help you with that. If the client is interested in that, they then fill this out. If you look, they hand sign it, Linda and Robert. They give us their date of birth, so we know exactly how old they are. They give us their phone number, okay? And they also give us an email address if they have one, and they confirm their address. So when we get this back, we just contact them, and basically it goes a short version. If I was calling Linda or Robert, it would be, "Hello, Linda," when she answers the phone. "Linda, this is Mark Brandt from the Senior Benefit Center. You recently signed and sent a postcard back to us requesting information about final expense, burial insurance. You told me your husband's name is Robert, and you gave me your date of birth of 11/4/1947. He was born 8/21/1948. Do you remember sending that back in to us?" Obviously, they're going to say yes because I have their date of birth, I have their signature. Say, "Great, I'm going to be in your area Monday. Do you have any appointments at 10? Depending on what they say, I'll adjust my appointment from there to go meet with them, show them the opportunities that they have, make the sale, make some money. So that's our final expense lead. On the mortgage protection, very similar. Again, this is a letter that goes out to them. So again, you can see we send, this went to Sylvia, has her name. We have the closing date of a loan on January 22nd, the amount of a loan, and we get them anywhere from, 60,000 to 300,000 or more. But here, what it does is basically talks about if they were to prematurely die, we'll give them money to either pay off their home or make several years of payments. If they were to become disabled, if they're still working, we can possibly make the payments from disability. It gives them a list of things here. There's no smoke. There's no mirrors. We're not promising them an iPad. We're not saying we're going to put you in a drawing for a laptop, anything like that. This is what's really cool on these is down here at the bottom, it's all handwritten by the client. Richard and Sylvia, they actually put their information in. Again, they give us their date of birth, male, female. They give us their height. They give us their weight. Now think about that for you women out there, or you guys with a wife or a girlfriend. How many of you would want or would get smacked in the head for putting your wife's height and weight on a form and sending it back to a company that you don't even know what the company is? Because when they get this, they don't know where it's going. So they give us all that, which tells us that they're pretty interested. So anyway, we get the height, the weight. They tell us if they're a smoker or non-smoker. We ask for 3 phone numbers. You can see this one, we got a home phone and a cell phone. They tell us the preferred one to call, which was Sylvia. She's the one who sent this back. Sylvia signs the lead. And again, we contact the person, tell them that they just recently sent this back, yada, yada, yada. We'll train you with all the scripts. We have all that. We have lots of different material to help you with that. I'll get into that in just a second. So those are the leads. We talked about them over the phone. This way you have a chance to actually see them. And I wanted to make sure you had a chance to see those. All right, sorry about that. I had to set it down. So we have a very broad market, mortgage protection, final expense. Really anybody that needs insurance, we can help them with. We have lots of different companies as independent agents, gives you the best chance of a sale. We have customer-driven leads. We don't cold call. We're not going through the phone book. We're not bugging all of our friends and neighbors and that type of thing. You can if you want to, but our leads work to where you don't have to. The next thing is how we get paid. Obviously, being paid for what you're doing is very important. So let me go over that quickly. I kind of talked to you over the phone, but this will help it make sense. We start people off with, like I told you, at a 55% contract. Depending on what you sell, the commission will either be 45, 50, or 55. So I'm going to use 50% as the average means. Our average sale with a husband and wife or an individual is about $83 a month. The insurance company pays on an annualized premium, which means they take 83, they times it by 12, which is roughly $1,000. So when we make an average sale, it's $1,000 annual premium. Okay, we get on average 50%, which would be $500 commission. Okay, the insurance company pays us, even though we only drafted or collected a check for 1 month of $80, we actually get paid on a 9-month advance. So we get 9 months up front, which would be roughly 380-ish. I didn't do the math, but it's going to be roughly in that $380. The balance of here to here, we get paid in month 10, 11, and 12. That's actually a really good thing. Once you've been in the business for a little while with consistent business, you just start getting this residual income coming in. That's really, really nice when that happens. So that's really cool. So we get a 50% of the $1,000 premium. Some sales are bigger, some sales are smaller. That's our average, okay? So that's our starting point. The cool thing is, that's where we start. So we start at a 55% contract. We go all the way up, to 110%. Based on sales, you can move up every 2 months. Think about where you're working now. Do you have an opportunity to get a raise every 2 months? Probably not. We give you the opportunity, just based on sales, to move to here isn't but about, on average, 5 sales a month. That's all that is to move to this level. You add just 1 to 2 more sales, you're here. Most of our full-time people gravitate in this area, which means instead of making 500, now they're making 6,500 to 700 per sale. Depending on how many sales you do per month, that adds up to quite a bit of money, as you can see. I'll go over the details of that as you come on board, but we move you up every 2 months based on sales and based on volume. You can also bring people on board. This is not a multi-level marketing position. You do not have to hire anybody. You do not. We're not like, I guess I can say the name Amway or a vitamin place trying to sell vitamins. You do not have to do that. If you want to build an agency, then you can have other people underneath you, and you can make money as they make money, which is a really cool thing. I do a lot of my own personal production, but I also have people that work for me, and I get a small piece of what they do, which is very nice, especially if I'm sick or want to go on vacation, that type of thing. So that's our commission structure. Based on sales, based on structure, you can move up the commission rings, and you can move up very, very quickly. Within a year, you can actually be at 85% contract in your very first year of business, which we have several people that have done that. So that's very, very nice. The next thing I want to talk to you about that I mentioned over the phone is training, sales tools. We have hotspots is what we call them, local training meetings all across the United States, and pretty much I think about every state or most of them. I think we have 4 of them in North Carolina. With all the major areas, we have what we call a hotspot. They do weekly training that's free. You can come to that. Normally their training is from 8 to 10 at night. They also do boot camps at a lot of them, where that's usually on a Friday or Saturday. This is all accessible to you with no charge. We have CDs, which if you come on board with me, I will send you 3 of them that are very, very good. Help you hear from some of our company leaders with how to set the appointments, how to work with the client in the home, how to make the presentation, how to close the sale. It will walk you through each step of the process. I personally have been in the business over 8 years. I have over 500 clients. I will help you every way I can. My manager, Joe Goins and Jason Early, would do a great job in helping you. They've taught me an awful lot in this business. There's lots of people that will help you be successful. We want you to make as much money as possible, as quickly as possible. So we have CDs, we have MP3s, videos that you can watch. We have the local training that if you are able to come to, you can go to. With us here in Raleigh, we do trainings now on Friday. We're going to start streaming that, so no matter where you are in the country, you'll be able to watch that and participate in it. I have agents in Mississippi. I have agents in Georgia, Michigan, some coming on in Florida. So obviously I can't go see those folks, and they can't come to us. So we use technology to help us train them and make them successful. The other thing we do, which is really cool, is we have what's called an agent training manual. We call it ATM. We kind of picked that for a reason. It's like printing money when you're with the client. So what this is, it's a little flip chart. When you're with the client, you just set this up on the table, and we just flip through it. And it walks you through the whole process. First, we introduce the company, talks about us, me as the agent, a little bit about me, the companies that we represent, goes into that, why this is important, why they filled out that form, gives you prompting questions on that, a little bit about them, the client. It's called a little bit about you. We get all their information, health concerns, that type of thing. This is the final expense one, gets into what it's about, how it works, why it works. This thing walks you through the whole sales process, through the whole thing, right down to the pricing, the closing, getting referrals. This is a referral sheet, so we can, talk to their friends, family, neighbors, that type of thing. We give them a prescription discount card. That's a free service that we give to our clients. And we ask them who they can sponsor for the prescription card. Again, that's a referral program. Then we ask about safe money. We do a lot with what's called annuities. A lot of our clients are, seniors or about to become seniors. We do a lot with financial, well, not really financial planning, but we do a lot with income and asset preservation. I do a lot with annuities myself. That's where the money comes out of the stock market. It's no longer at risk, but it still has very good growth potential, creates lifetime income for the person, for the spouse, leaves money for the children, avoids a lot of problems like probate, avoids a lot of, we can help set up a lot of different things to have that money work for the family. Very, very good method. So I wanted to make sure you saw that book. When you come on board, I'll email you everything you need. I have a CD that includes everything about the companies, applications, pricing, forms, the information you need to print out your own book. I mean, we give you everything you need for you to invest in yourself and invest in your business and make a lot of money. That's why I'm so excited that you are watching this. You're thinking about coming on board. As I close out, we're looking for a full-time. We're looking for a part-time. We're looking for what I call sometime, people that just want to make a few extra bucks. Our part-time people are making $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a year. Full-time making in the 100,000 range. Even the sometime people making 20 to 30,000 a year, just doing a couple deals every now and again. It's not, you don't have to kill yourself in this business to make a lot of money in this business, but you do have to work it. You do have to call the folks. You have to set the appointment, and you have to know what to do in the appointment. We're going to help you with everything we can to make sure that's what's for you. As I close out, we've got the market, we've got the companies, we've got the lead system, we've got the training, and we've got the pay structure to allow you to be successful. Thank you. My name is Mark Brandt. My phone number, which you should have, but it's 919-801-7078. 919-801-7078. Write down all your questions. I'll be 100% honest with you as you ask them. As I answer them, I'll make sure that you understand exactly how this business works. You can make a lot of money doing this, and I want to help you do it. Have a blessed day. Look forward to speaking to you soon. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Look forward to having a good relationship. Have a blessed day.